Okay, so this is an unboxing video of the MGW shifter, which moves everything up 6 inches from the stock mount point. And I need to do that in the F100 project because otherwise the shifter would be too far back. So I've got the stock shifter here, which is the stock Ford shifter, but it does have the Steeda Tri-Ax short shifter on it just to compare when I take things out. The box is already open because I had to go through customs. And I had to open it for the invoice, but I haven't taken anything out. So this is just a complete unboxing, and I'll kind of compare the two together. And that's it. So first thing you get is a conversion checklist. I've got a 2014 Coyote with the stock MT-82 6-speed. So this looks like everything for the swap. So it's just giving you a whole list of everything that's there. So there's a long bolt, there's a strut arm bolts. You can see the whole list. There's a boot pad, heat pad, dynamat. Wow, did everything that you need. So that's an itemized list, which is pretty cool. So just some packaging. That's your shift boot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this or not. I'll probably use this for fabricating my boot where I'm going to do the floor pan. So anyway, that's the shift boot for it. This is strut arm, so this is specifically for the 2014. Probably anything for Gen 1. Let's just take a look what's inside. Nice. Pretty cool. I don't exactly know how everything installs together, but really solid piece of kit. Obviously it's billet aluminum, banana dyes black. Really nice hardware on it. This is the main shifter. I'm going to leave it to last, just get through the small parts. So everything's really well labeled. So the long arms bolt for the top. It looks like it's all stainless steel. Has some Loctite in there for you. So it's a totally complete kit. Different grommets and bolts in there. And a zap strap. This looks like some dynamat that I was talking about. So just to put some extra sound deadener in the installation. And then there's this piece of styrofoam that's in here. Actually, no, I'll open it up. Yeah, so there's your piece of dynamat. And then there is a piece of foam that I'm guessing goes on. Oh, it's actually, you know what? I'll show you. It's actually layered. And it's like a thick rubber piece that's in the center, so it's not just simply foam. Interesting. So some extra sound editor on there. As I'm doing a fabrication, I'm not actually doing like this might be more for if you're doing a Fox body Mustang. I'm doing totally custom fabrication. Regardless, I can still use these pieces to kind of how I fab up my floor. So it matches up. I use that, and then there's some heat shield as well. Cool. So that's all the kind of small hardware pieces that come with it. I'll put the boot back in. All right, so the main piece. Wow, pretty cool piece of kit. Really solid. Again, billet aluminum, black anodized, really nice shifter on it. I'm going to have to extend my shifter longer just based upon my application, needing to be a longer shifter to get to where my console is going to be, but feels like a really solid, good shifter. Let's just compare it to the stock shifter. So if you look at the stock shifter, this is so it's got the stock Ford part number on it, G646A. But it has the Tri-Ax Steeda short shifter on it, and it has the original factory ball on there. If we just compare the two side by side, like this is where you've got your connection point to the gear shift on the transmission. And then you've got these kind of arms that are here. And then there's this other connection point here that allows you to mount the transmission for stability. This, if we line these two up, we'll just put it in neutral, like both of them are in neutral. That's the difference of how much forward it brings the shifter. In terms of the length of the shifter itself, it looks to be actually quite similar to the Steeda. So I don't think there's going to be any difference between the two for mine, but it's definitely what I need to do is I need to bring the shifter up that 6 inches, which is this does. It looks like how the arms, this is where you get your stability. So generally the original shifter mounts here, and then it has a mount here, and that's what holds your shifter in place. And then you've got this arm that kind of changes the gears. We don't have that, obviously, so that's what this piece is for. You connect this to the shifter and to the body of the transmission, and that's what holds everything in place. So because you don't have these arms, you don't have these shift points. So it sits independently, which is great because it helps me with my fabrication. I just have to fabricate my tunnel. I don't have to worry about having like mount points for the shifter itself. So anyways, that's just a quick unboxing in comparison of the two. I will show you another video when I'm just more on the part 2 of the F100, where I'm actually installing this in the transmission and then doing the fabrication of the tunnel. So yeah, anyways, great piece of kit, really solid built. If you need to move your shifter ahead, like I had to do with a custom fabrication, this is definitely one I'd check out. It's by MGW, and it's their MT-82 conversion, and they make it for all the different Coyotes and MT-82 options that are out there. You just have to specify your year, and they send you the parts specifically for your kit. Anyways, that's it.